What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. It's a couple of days late, but I wanted to just wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you all had a great Christmas day with friends and family and that you're doing something fun and exciting for your New Year's. If you did get some cool Christmas tech or you've got some cool Christmas projects that you're working on over this little Christmas break, then let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys are up to. Today's video is just a really short video. I'm just trying to squeeze it in while Rachel and the kids are out. And what we're going to be doing is just unboxing some of the cool Christmas swag packages that have been sent by some of the companies that I've been fortunate to work with throughout the course of this year. In previous years, I've opened up some of these packages in live streams and we've had some really cool items, some of which I'm actually still using today, things like Switchbot's hoodie, Sonoff's phone stand, and also this little wrist mount. And one of the other cool things that I usually get with these swag packages are generally the containers or boxes that they come in. My kids just love playing with those and using them for things like Barbie suitcases or other little storage things. Before we do dive into these packages though, I'd like to personally thank some of these companies for just sending the stuff over, but also a massive thank you to some of the reps from these companies. Some of these reps I've worked with for a good few years now, and some of them I really know on a personal level, so thank you guys. This year has actually been really difficult for me with the loss of my dog and my brother, and I've not really done all that much, so having these connections at these companies and having all of this is still such a nice thing, so thank you guys. Also, I'd like to say a massive thank you to some of the smaller companies that I work with. Companies like Apollo, those guys are awesome. Companies like Ulax and even FlexiSpot, some of these bigger companies, just some of the people and the reps at those companies are just fantastic and they're a great asset to those companies. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's have a look at some of the swag. Up first, we've got the biggest parcel of the bunch, and it's from PCBWay. PCBWay really are the king of swags and they pretty much have merch for just about anything. Inside the box we've got a beanie, a really nice thermal mug, some form of poster, a Christmas fan because we all need a Christmas fan, and an Eon the Bird keychain. The other thing that's in this box is the biggest item in the box, and it's this strange pillow bag thing, and I actually had to look this one up, and it's actually a cushion bag that turns into a blanket, so thanks for that, PCBWay. Carrying on then, and we've got this nice little box from Switchbot. Inside of the box we've got a little plushie of Switchbot's little mascot. We've got some stickers, we've got a personalised Christmas card, and then we've also got the brand new Switchbot CO2 meter, and I'm actually going to be making use of this one because I've been using one of these for a few weeks now with Home Assistant, and the display on it looks great and it works really well. There's also a small red Switchbot diary, another beanie, the Switchbot card and wallet finder, which also works with Apple Find My, and finally a little tote bag. Continuing then with what seems to be this year's theme of bags, we've got this nice little bag from Sonoff. This bag actually looks quite nice, it's just a single strap bag, and you'll notice that there's this little USB port on the side, which allows you to connect an internal battery pack on the inside and have it exposed to the outside. Inside of the bag, which is actually quite hard to see due to my terrible camera exposure, but we've got Sonoff's mini dry Matter enabled Wi-Fi smart switch. We've also got this nice little red box which contains a small perpetual calendar, and you can tell that Sonoff have gone all out with their merch here, as all of these items are all packaged in these nice premium feeling boxes. The next item that we're going to look at is by far the most unique of the items that we're going to look at today, and it's this creative lamp. The lamp looks just like a book, which is actually what I thought it was when I opened up the package, but when you open the book, it's actually a little lamp. The lamp can emit either a white light or a warm light, and opening and closing it switches between the two different modes. Inside of it there's a little rechargeable battery and it's powered by USB-C, and this thing actually is really cool and unique. I really wasn't expecting this at all. I've got absolutely no idea what I'm going to do with this, but I'm sure I'll find something. The next fancy box holds what I think is a letter opener and a very weighty fancy pen, and also this little Christmas note. But just wait, there is more. In the front pocket of the bag, there's also some gloves, which I think are just shockproof gloves maybe, but yeah, thanks for that. Wrapping up our bag theme swag then, and we've got the final bag from Aqara, which is this big backpack. Inside of the backpack we've got this Aqara themed scarf, a little Christmas note, and this very cool dark green thermal mug. We've also got a bag of bags, just because this year's all about bags, so we've got a shoe bag, a big bag, and a little bag, and some other bags. And there we go, guys. That's been a little look at some of the swag packages that we've received this year. The reoccurring theme definitely seems to be bags, and I'm definitely sure I'll find use cases for all of these things. Probably, maybe. The most unique gift in the bunch is definitely that really cool creative book thing. I've never actually seen something like this, and I'll probably try and find something for this because it's definitely a really unique and cool gift. So thank you, Sonoff. Also, on the topic of Sonoff, a massive thank you to Sue over at Sonoff. Like, Sue, you've been an absolute legend this year, and I'm sorry to see you will be leaving Sonoff, but yeah, you've been an amazing asset to the company, and wherever you go from here, I'm sure you'll do great. And if we're staying on the topic of greatness, a massive thank you to these awesome dudes. These awesome dudes behind me are my Patreons. Thank you if you've been a Patreon now, if you've ever been a Patreon, or if you've been a Patreon with me, of course, across this year. 2025 will definitely be the return of me coming back to content creation with all of your favourite smart home tech tutorials and all of that other good stuff. Also, I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I do plan on starting a brand new channel, which is the Printed by Mark channel, and there is a whole bunch of you guys subscribed to that already, and I do plan on bringing some stuff out for that. Maybe if I get time, I might also squeeze out its first video just as a little kind of intro and to show off some of the stuff that I've got in this new space and setup, but there we go. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers.